It was an age when life on land was restricted by an illness that engulfed our world. While some dwindled at the forefront of their industrious lifestyle, others found strength in their connection to the gifts of life, the artery of life, the sea. For the individuals who inhabited Oceania, the sea was not only a place of restoration and tremendous joy, it told a story of how every living thing is connected by water. They lived in a world made of the transient, a world where each new shift in the tide brought a new way to migrate, a new way to be, the art of wave riding, the endless present moment. With no work left in society and the widespread of disease on land, they celebrate their gift of place every day by visiting this watery world.
ka haʻule nehe o ka laula'au, he hāwana ia I ka po'eola. Ukuli I ka pua, o nauna I ka mauku.
Some saw a path of light leading to the heavens. Some saw darkness reaching towards the earth. Some saw a flock of birds migrating in formation, or the rows of teeth in a shark. Others saw the scales of the serpent, or the texture of the sea as the sun rises from the east. Some saw the teachings of their ancestors, or the creativity of the next generation. What do you see? The value is not in what view is right. The value is in the act of observation, of experience. Since we cannot oversee our life while we live it, we look for art that can be translated as our own, something that binds us as a collective. This act of observation creates wonder, rupturing our narrow view with the marvelous recognition that we are all looking at the same canvas. In a season of quarantine and individual fulfillment, the artist's efforts to recreate the beauty escalate into feelings of personal dissatisfaction. As the light fades and the burning embers of the toil drift into the void, there is finally a sense of stillness, a kind of beauty in the quiet void of the unknown. In that moment, the artist realized the purpose is not making a masterpiece, or even to propagate thoughts or ideas. The purpose of art is to prepare us for death, to plow the soul, rendering it capable of seeing beauty in everything. And we come back again to the empty drawing board.
Hello? Hey, what you doing? Can I tag along? I was told I daydream too much. I'm just seeing the world in a different way. When was the last time we just looked up at the stars? I think we're a part of something way bigger than ourselves. Hey Auntie, what do you think? What's our dance all about?
The essence of surfing is a playful dance between two bodies of water, surfer and energized waveform, or a fluid exchange of the pulsing energy that animates every living thing. How we play is saturated with the ideas, ideals, and mores of our world, because it opens up doors of creativity, to spontaneity, and visions of new ways of being in the world.
It's just like music. It has that range where it's like none of them are better or worse than the other. We all just dance to a different tune, and they can really be complementary. Occasionally they can cross over and there can be these like mixtape things that happen. But that range is just beautiful and to be celebrated.
Far away from the sea in an inland realm of humankind, layers and layers of concrete had been constructed over the earth. People lived here, unattached from the natural world. However, in this concrete kingdom, the rhythms of nature still pulsed with life, and those that felt it, they became navigators. The concrete world unfolded into a complex labyrinth of possibility, true freedom. The lines they felt from the sea were the same lines they saw on the edge of empty pools and drains and curbs, recreating the world with one kick and push at a time. This is escapism, to be poets in the new world, creators of the unmeasurable. As the vagabond flew weightlessly through the empty gutters of society, evermore did the weight of the world subside, and nothing stood still. The concrete wasteland moved like the sea, as chimes of freedom echoed through the tunnels, reigniting the imagination of the child. There is a deep spiritual peace to be found in the great expanse of the wilderness. It is a force that flows through all the natural parts of life. In our oceanic culture, it is called mana. Less words are found here, hardly any. It's more of an opening act.
Why must people always have to take pictures of themselves here? I see a beautiful kingdom where our elders tell us of a secret place to find treasure. Wow, there's treasure everywhere. Come follow me, we're running out of time.
In the quiet of the morning, an ulu falls from the pinnacle of a tree. A gatherer receives this blessing and carries it home. This native food source not only gives nourishment to the body, it's a descendant of a cultural story, of sacrifice for the greater good. It takes work to maintain your temple. Dietary habits is not just food, it's the environment we invest our time into, the stories we feed each other, and the people we surround ourselves with. Every realm of this earth has a story of sacrifice, some for the greater good and some for themselves. But there is always a sacrifice that can be made, an act of breaking away or tuning in.
The environment is really us. The more we care for it, the more we can do together. It's all just so simple. Us and this watery world. Uncle, can you tell me more about this environment over here?
Ai ka koma keo punu ko o Hawaii nei. Nā mea ola like ole vai hoi mauka me makai ka me kamahao e ke aina. O mai kai no kako ki kai ki kanaka me ka aina. Honu no ka hana he e nalu. A ole oe he e wale. E mo o lelo ia. Kako ka mo o. Mane i Hawaii. Mo o lelo malama ki kahi ia. Wau kai o Hawaii, a ho'oho I ke kai a moana nui a kea. Ia kākou e he na luana, ho'olau lea ia nā mea a kākou I ho'ohu iai me ka wā māmua a hiki ke ia la. Oia ke aloha, ho kai o hana nui kākou.
The west winds often last too long. When they calm down, nothing ever feels the same. Sheltered under the kamani tree, waiting for the passing rain. Clouds keep moving to uncover the sea. Stars above us, chasing the day away to find the stories that we sometimes need. Listen close enough, all else fades away. And it was just another night with a sunset and a moonrise, not so far behind to give us just enough light to lay down underneath the stars. Listen to all the translations of stories across the sky. We drew our own constellation.
among some who fear the rally could give international
mediocre people in our society. A global pandemic. The Center for Disease Control. Scores of fires are burning out of control across Australia.
People are being warned to stay indoors.
Both by the alarming levels
because of intense air pollution, officials are closing schools and
even more the generation that follows them.
Acknowledge they were depressed or homeless. More Americans could die in the next 8 weeks.
They're going to be the most difficult time in the public health history of this nation.
Stay at home, and some people were confused. I mean, it almost sounded like lock yourself out.
I experienced anxiety windows and these are becoming a bigger story.
Masks will be the most difficult public health battle.
As I turn the page, I accept the situation of our world as it changes. My perspective is small, living on a tiny island in the Pacific where much communication from the outside world is through a crooked filter in my hand. But there is a story I remember, true as the wind. 3 migrating birds gathered to rest on the summit of a great land. Upon arrival, they were met by an old sage who, before they were allowed to rest, challenged them with 3 questions. If they answered correct, the old sage would give them the land. Where did you originate? What gift are you intending to leave behind on this land? Where will you fly next? The 3 birds flew on in search of the answer.
Don't spend so much time on the problems. Think about the future. We'll keep on adventuring through all kinds of wildernesses.
Oheo kahinana o luna o kapali. Iho mai a lalo nei. Ike keau nei nui keau iki. He alo a he alo. Mai ka ike mai luna mai
One day, I'm gonna be your age. I'm gonna be old. What kind of stories am I gonna tell about this place?
Tell of great adventures where the tears of heaven water the land beneath your feet. A place that pushes you in culture and respect, free of oppression, free of doubt.
Imagine the new world, where everyone is real passionate about their gifts. Each day creating something new. A new world where mistakes are turned into art, where challenges were turned into adventures. This is the time. This is our time. I'm tired of people complaining about how our drawing is when they hold the pencil. We're all going away one day.
Wilderness. What a word. We seem to spend our precious time trying to escape the wilderness. The wilderness in our minds, the wilderness of the world, the wilderness of truth, of beauty and goodness. Patiently the kingdom breathes. Are we much different?
These are the realms created for us. Keep it alive, always.
Check it out, check it out. You see here? Do you ever just stop and glare at the way light trickles in from behind leaves? Or the way water bends and dances around unyielding stones? There is something deeper to these brief moments of awareness. It's not just light and water. It's revealing the quiet magnificence of the ordinary. It's a window to the other side, to the real world. And with that revelation comes the instinctive feeling of it all slipping away.
I sit here and I think sometimes my legs are gone, so I dance anyway.
That's so sweet.
God is.
Yeah.
God is. I'm glad you see that. A lot of people don't look straight due to whatever they're doing.
Those who discover this window see grace and beauty. It's finding home in a loving awareness of the present moment. That is the importance of finding a portal to this place, surfing, crafting art, skateboarding, diving, walking gently without a trail, What are your windows to awareness? You must remember. Well, this is why I'm here, to encourage you to find and participate in these moments more and more. A reminder to dance the dance that leads you to this place. And if there's one thing that's true, with every blink of a star or shift in the wind, our life flashes by. I pray that we strive to lift each other up, to find extraordinary experiences in our days, and see this ordinary opportunity as something significant. Cherish these experiences, invite others in. It's what finds us in community, in peaceful celebration. The greatest antidote to any illness that engulfs our world. There is a kingdom awaiting. Welcome to the wilderness.
Control across Australia.
People are being warned to stay indoors.
College, we tell them. You'll be successful.
Know much better than I do about this watery life and what it means. Like, what does it mean to live well? How do we move forward as a culture in a way that's responsible and engaged and respectful of people and the planet?
Just being able to share the joy that we've experienced through sitting around campfires, sitting under the stars, sitting out the back in a lineup, and to strengthen and really bolster our sense of community together. You know, we're this global network of people who live at the edge of the ocean, not the edge of the land, and so there's all these great stories being lived every day, new stories, new stories.
Ho ihi kamanao, he pomai ka inui ia. He mamo ka hohonu no hoi ka koa pau. He ho'o makoa, e aulike a ho ihi ke kahi.
With turning
Where did I go wrong? The moon shines on the lonely road. When tears fill up your eyes, could be the last time that you will see mine. 'Cause you don't have to stay, darling, if you feel you have to go. But if you run away, just take the sunshine with you as you go. I'm singing to your ghost, still dream of the one I miss the most. The sweetest days I've known, it felt like yesterday, but that was long ago. It felt like yesterday, but that was long ago. 'Cause you don't have to stay, darling, if you feel you have to go. If you run away,
called surfing.
just
It makes life so wonderful.
Yeah, isn't it great? I think of the Tom Robbins line about the world with no art hanging on the walls, and it's a pretty dreary place, you know. Stay, darling, if you feel you have to go. When those clouds get in your way, I hope there's sunshine with you as you go. I hope there's sunshine with you as you go. I hope there's sunshine with you as you go.